Okay. Well, hello everyone. I am back for day 6. So this time I made some more progress on the rooms. I'll show you a quick tour in just a sec, but I wanted to show you all something first, something else. So I ventured out on foot last night, and guess what I found? I got 2 oil canisters. So you remember when I was talking earlier about using the oil canisters and refining them as fuel, and then using them on my moon buggy, but then I would never find a moon dungeon to refill or reobtain my oil, so then I would never have fuel to get the rocket off the moon and go home. So this is excellent news, since I now have 3 full tanks worth of fuel now. So now I can actually use my moon buggy, and yeah. I also found out with the alien villagers that I can trade lunar sapphires for partially filled fuel canisters. So that's amazing news as well. So now I'll just have to find a bunch of these lunar sapphires, which is actually common treasure in moon dungeons. So I basically have a guaranteed chance of getting sapphires from dungeons. But on to some more serious stuff. So I've updated each room with some minute purposes, like the storage room, mainly the storage room, or my bedroom. I'll unbolt this camera again and show you a quick tour of the new rooms. Okay, here we go. So let me show you the first room. This is going to be the machine room. I did mention this briefly in the previous log entry, I think, but here it is. It's very full. You got your machines here, including my 2 emergency kits, some compressors and furnaces, refineries that I'm going to use to refine the oil that I found in the dungeons, and some oxygen storage modules. I'll explain that later. Sealer's working. I got some device mods in place. I'll show you that in a couple of seconds with the bedroom. And I did install this new hydraulic platform, so I can go from here to the 2nd floor very easily. Next, we'll go and see my bedroom. Again, very plain. There's not much, but I do have this laptop here, courtesy of Mr. Crayfish's device mod. So, yeah. Now here's where the cool part comes into play. This is the new oxygen detector net. You could see before there was like a little vent hole in the middle. So basically, if the air escapes, you can just hear that, and there you go. The doors have closed on themselves, and the room is essentially isolated so that none of the other rooms can depressurize, and that's the whole point of this system. So now obviously if I replace the block, and then the sealer will load itself and then seal back the room, all of the doors will reopen again. Now due to some bugginess, sometimes the doors will kind of cycle between open and closed, but it only could do it a couple of times, so all I have to do is make sure that the room doesn't depressurize. That's the idea here. But, yeah. This does cover every single room, so I'll just use this room as an example. Right there, you can see the vent right there, the oxygen detector. I think you heard it, maybe you didn't, but I'll show you real quick. You might be able to see it already, but the doors have closed, the room is completely isolated, and there's no depressurization of other rooms. And once the thing reseals its room, the doors will reopen and allow me to traverse the rest of the building. So I think this is an amazing feature of Galacticraft, these oxygen detectors. They are very buggy, and so are the oxygen sealers for that matter, but I guess if they work, they work. So yeah, with this oxygen detection net, I did have a couple of problems along the way. Like I stated earlier, this bugginess and the doors cycling between open and closed. But I finished the system and it's sort of working, so it's all okay to me. Anyway, that's all I have to show for today. This is Sarahbot signing off for day 6.